In problem number 17, we're given a graph of y equals f prime, and we're asked to see which of the listed graphs could be the graph of f, the original function. So let's take a look at this graph of y equals f prime of x. Since y equals f prime of x, we're going to be looking at the y values of this graph. Y values are 0, at -2 and +1, or somewhere near those points. And the y values are negative, and then positive again. So at the graphs that are listed, we're looking for a graph whose slope is 0 at or near x equals -2 and x equals +1. And then if we find multiple graphs that fit this description, we want to see which graph has a slope that is negative until x equals -2, and then positive until x equals 1, and then positive again. Well, starting with graph A. Graph A looks like it has a 0 slope around -2 and around +1, and the slope changes from negative to positive to positive. So A certainly meets this description. But let's analyze some others in case there's a little technicality that we overlooked that we need to look at closer. B, the slope of this graph equals 0 only at x equals 0. So this is not going to match our description. Same thing with C. At D, our slope is 0 around negative, I can't tell, 1.5, and then again at 0. That doesn't match. And finally E, the slope of this graph is 0 at about -2, 0, and again +2. That's not it. So yes, the answer is in fact A. Hopefully this was helpful. Thank you for watching.